Yeah, I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's work that I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting there. Though y'all scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Other 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no on my rap, disrespect the savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the we accept your challenge.
Victory lap.
In love with my, I must admit I got a gutter. Shawty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me when I me. Split left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I'm Mr. Old Streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Clutching up on the highway.
It's almost time for action here in Oklahoma City. And as the Thunder arrived earlier, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on and teams getting geared up right for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point. Holmgren is doubled. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. Picked by Finney-Smith. James has a two-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now, LeBron always number one on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Hayes kicks to Doncic. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. From downtown, LeBron can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Cason Wallace.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Poked away. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Floats it up for Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pass to Reeves. It's good. This game is all even.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Doncic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Doncic finds Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Poke loose. Holmgren with the steal. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Finney Smith defending. Fires high post. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Reeves gets the bucket.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And here is Holmgren. Last game we saw him score 14.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Finney Smith. No one near James as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Stolen by Dort. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Hayes finds Finney Smith. Reeves in the corner. Pass to James for the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. On defense, Oklahoma City. They trail by 1.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Here we go, one-on-one. Jacks up a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Working on Finney-Smith. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. For three, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. LeBron kicks to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic. No good on the three. Now here's Holmgren. Finney-Smith defending. Nobody near Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LA's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Hayes kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Reeves. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far. Inside.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. In the corner, it's James. Holmgren with the steal. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift them to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Got a piece of it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
LeBron outside. James connects from deep.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Pass to Holmgren. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. To the inside. There's Williams. A rebound by the Lakers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues that they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Doncic kicks to James. And here's Reeves outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Now here's Holmgren. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Holmgren's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality.
All right, let's switch it over. That'll do it for our show.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the guard position.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with 8, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
First team foul.
On the inbound, and Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Williams. Finney-Smith passes to James. Reeves into the lane. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City trailing. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Over Hayes. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Good on the three-point shot. LeBron's got 9.
And that's the improvement of his game. You got to guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Reeves. Pass to Hartenstein. That one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Thunder shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 3. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Hartenstein, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
It's deflected, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Who's got Luka?
1:33 left in the third. Here's Finney-Smith, and it's off from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Doncic with the steal. LeBron gathering speed.
That's a good drive by James, making sure to get the whistle by still getting the and one.
Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he's good on the second. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Doncic with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. Finney-Smith finds Doncic. Outside, James. Again, the miss by the Lakers. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against LeBron. Hartenstein with a screen on LeBron. Good D by LeBron.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Doncic passes to Hayes. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the jumper in space. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Doncic finds James. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Reeves against Dort. Pass to LeBron. Here's Hayes. Offline with his 3. Under trailing by 5. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by LeBron. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic with the steal. Reeves the pass to James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. There's the lob to Dort, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
The fadeaway. Rebound the Lakers. Hayes has got 9 rebounds now tonight. LeBron passes to Hayes. Out to Doncic. Reeves in the corner. Here's Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
No good on that one.
Williams taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Lakers working the ball around now. Reeves finds Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with the steal. Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Here's Doncic. LeBron outside. Pass to Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Launches a 3, and LeBron James with the 3. James has got 11 in the second half.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. LeBron stuffs it home.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Pass to Hartenstein. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
To the inside. Hayes. Finney-Smith with it. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
To the middle, and stolen by LeBron. Fast break, the Lakers all alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told his team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Tips it up, and Williams is right there. Now it's just a 3-point Laker lead.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every... Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Hart.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture up. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him outside. Now he in the ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Catch it at the light, like ain't no light at the. You ain't big enough. Know them youngins mean benders when they in that rental truck. They gon' spin till they dizzy or the pick them up. I've been focused on this pay. Coming out retirement, the dead play. Though man's with a he don't pay, I make him pay. I just stop.
Oh, say does that star spangled.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old.
Thanks for joining. 10 games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. You take a look at the Celtics. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. And, of course, there's the Bucks, 3 spots down.
Well, for the Celtics, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Here's Brown. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. The shot by Holiday, no good. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
And Allie, thanks. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to White. Now Holiday. Antetokounmpo covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Inside. And Antetokounmpo. stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Now here's White, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lillard against Holiday. And that one's good. Lillard.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Celtics trail by 3. And Holiday, here we go. Pass to Brown. Back to White. And here's Tatum. There's the 3. Rebounded by Lopez.
And even after airtight defense like that, he's still just...
Oh, wow!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brown passes to White. Back to Brown. For a handful of teams at this point of the year, Doris, the future is now as they fall out of the playoff race.
But, Brian, there is a dilemma to be worked out in these cases. And here's what I mean by that. Your team is now out of contention, but veterans, generally speaking, don't believe that, and they want to be competitive and win basketball games. In the meantime, the organization, from a broad perspective, is thinking, we've got to start to play the young guys so that they can gain some much-needed experience in big games. Tough situation. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
1:07 left in the first quarter. Lopez, the screen on Holiday. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
There's Tatum with the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Milwaukee. And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by Boston. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Outside Tatum. Holiday passes to Brown. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances. Inside,
we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And Lillard puts up a deep 3 off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Lillard looking around. And another miss by Milwaukee.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Here's Pritchard. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Left side, Brown. Off target with the 3. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. KP wrecks the rim.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Lillard outside. The 3. He drops it from range. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis, rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Celtics trail by 12. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I could stay healthy. Brian, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Holiday finds Brown. Here's Pritchard.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Lillard fires away from way outside. A quick shot there. It's off target. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Out to the wing for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 11. For 3, here's Lillard. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Tatum. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Lopez. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Tatum missing. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Bucks shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league? And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Celtics.
They couldn't shut down the lane.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
All right, let's get an update on Derek White. What's the status, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Celtics was able to update me on the situation. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. They'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Drew Holiday out there with Baby Pritchard. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Now Lillard. He's got 16. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Pass to Pritchard, takes the 3, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Pritchard's got 9. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Brown finds Holiday. Now here's Lillard. Down low. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. For 3, here's Lillard. Look at Lillard, making it look easy.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Shot to stop the run. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
And here's Lillard. He's got 22. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Pass to Pritchard. Fires for 3.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. It's a 14-point game. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Antetokounmpo for three. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. Good D by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks leading by 12. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut. And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. And another miss by Milwaukee.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Lillard answers with a 3.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Pritchard. 9 points in the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And with the fourth quarter. Upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Celtics trail by 11. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. JT for 3.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
It's Prince on the wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. It's the 3rd game of 7 on a challenging road trip.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Pass to Tatum. Porzingis in the post. Kuzma on him. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Lillard against Holiday. Now here's Lillard, tightly guarded to the paint. And stolen by Porzingis. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Boston. Milwaukee leading by 5. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got rebound number 12 here already.
Oh, that's a big man right there.
Wow!
to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Outside Tatum from downtown. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3, here's Lillard. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Some room here for Holiday. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now. Into the lane. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
That's almost unfair. Giannis with the elite handle to get there and the power to brush off the contact.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
To the inside, Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Really not easy to...
Addict to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time, the boy next door. So fresh and so clean, clean. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I gotta want you.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with Rose. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. The baseline J. Off with the layup.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Outside Bryant. It's stolen by Rodman. Rose with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Outside Rose. Rodman with a screen on Johnson. 16 feet away. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and the great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And a wide open look for James. A three-pointer off. The mark. Michael Jordan on the wing, shoots from the baseline, and James pulls it down.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Jordan, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
And it's Rose with the ball for Chicago. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Down low, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And Abdul-Jabbar makes alley-oops look easy, effortless. Throw it his way, and he uses that long reach and nice bounce to slam it home.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Now here's Bryant. Shoots. Rebounded by Rodman.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the rejection by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Jordan with it. Picked up by Kobe. Right side Rose. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Kobe. And Bryant throws it down.
Very few athletes are built like Kobe Bryant.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Gilmore. Back to Jordan. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Chicago trailing here. It's stolen by Bryant. Pass to Johnson. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by James. Pippen finds Jordan. Can't tie it up as that. One misses. Jordan's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Shots good by Kobe. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now, here is O'Neal. He has yet to score. And here's LeBron outside. He doesn't hit that one. Bulls trail by 4. No good from Jordan.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Lakers leading by 5. 30 seconds left in the first. And the dunk by O'Neal.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or, if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob.
For 3, Kobe. They get a bet. Pass to LeBron from deep three-point land. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
1 second left. The shot missing. And that concludes. The first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
So for Chicago right now, Pippen is out there with Rodman. Then it's Rose. Then it's Jordan. And it's Gilmore in at the center position.
Yeah, you can't allow Gilmore that kind of positioning. I mean, once he gets it, he's throwing it down every time.
Los Angeles leading by 5.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
LeBron with the block. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
He misses the free throw. And it's tied up with that one. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside for Kobe. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight. Bulls trail by 3. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Left side, Jordan. And again, Chicago. No good. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Pippen with the steal. Here's Gilmore. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Yeah, Pippen, a fantastic defender, and knows when to pounce on passing lanes to come up with the steals. Watch out.
James, the pass to Johnson. Off target from three-point range. And Chicago has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by LeBron. Bryant dishes to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Protecting the ball well there, Johnson. Very skilled at scoring against tough defense.
Rose. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The shot by Kobe, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And Shaq